whole chicken. Nice little side salad. What's Brother Chris gonna have? 1 whole chicken. 2 whole chickens. Both to be smothered in hot sauce. It's time for the Forfeit Fiasco with the Tabasco. But where is Brother Chris?
What a time.
Brother Chris! He is here! Boom! We just win! We have no idea! Hello! It's been too long. Time to introduce the universe. To the golden streak! Baby!
Welcome!
We're back! For the
That's
first time in what feels like a while, Brother Chris.
It's been a while. It's been
Has
far
been a
too
while.
long. The booking has not been kind to us.
It's not, but we have a dossier in front of us for some new predictions. But before we get to those predictions, let's discuss what's going on here exactly.
Let's have a look at what's on the table, shall we? Here you'll see an entire chicken.
Beside the golden streak itself,
Yes,
Brother Ollie is on a streak of 2-0 of his own. Whereas Brother Chris is 2 down and consequently living life in the fast lane with 2 forfeits in one blast.
Exactly.
Two whole chickens.
It's really gone double or
Complete
nothing
with
here.
extra hot sauce. Oh my word.
Wow.
It truly has been an Inferno match today, for all means, isn't it?
I
Both
must
me
say-
wandering about in my jumper, trying not to get a vest tan in the heat. Brother Chris stuck in all sorts of traffic in the blazing sun in his vehicle. Here we are
Steve Austin
with the
deal.
hot sauce, the hot peri-peri, the good
And
stuff.
I'll tell you, it's taken a toll already, I must say.
I'm not surprised. Well, it is Extreme Rules after all, so it's highly appropriate. Yeah, so as prepared,
What a nice segue that was.
so I have the dossier in front of us. I've sort of listed matches in, to a degree, a certain order, but I thought it would be nice to discuss them. Obviously, there's a few in there that are quite riveting and quite important. It's going to be a hell of a show, isn't it?
Again, they're doing something about the revolution with AEW, aren't they?
Absolutely.
They're waking up.
The pro wrestling revolution of 2019 is treating us well. Oh my word.
It's a good time to be a fan, isn't it?
Isn't it just?
No matter what you like or what you prefer.
Controversy, say the word, creates cash.
Yeah.
We're
As
back
we
to
know.
Philadelphia for the Extreme this Sunday.
That's it.
It's all going on.
It's all kicking off,
It's
isn't
all
it?
going on. Now, if only AEW could sort out their ropey pre-shows,
Yeah. I don't understand.
because typically there's some excellent talent and some great matches, and they're not really, I don't think, going to pull in the casual fans with the librarians. But enough of that bullshit. To Extreme Rules, because our time today is somewhat limited. So, as I have just doused a nice bit of wild herb on my plate, I haven't really joined the game yet. Brother Chris is tearing through that. Cruiserweight Championship, Drew Gulak versus Tony Nese. Drew Gulak is, of course, the champion right now.
Yeah.
Are we going to do our traditional 1, 2, 3 and in we go? On the third. Yeah.
We say it.
Let's do this.
Okay.
1, 2, Gulak.
Gulak.
Excellent. Gulak.
3.
That works. He's going to get the 3 count, or he's going to win by submission.
Yeah, no, he's just won it. So.
He's just won it, absolutely. Actually, I think he's
What match
a
that
better
was as well.
character than Tony Nese. Tony Nese is a hell of a physique.
It's quite flat,
His
though, isn't it?
tagline is quite, but he is. He's a bit he lacks that extra ounce of charisma that Gulak is actually. And Gulak's a hell of a wrestler. Gulak versus Riddle a couple of months ago, and of course they're an old stable, the pair of them, pre WWE. Ratings for Gulak, he could be on the rise.
I think he'll. He's one that I would like to see transition maybe to NXT in the future.
Absolutely, yeah. There's room.
Give them something.
There's scope to do more with Gulak.
Yeah.
And this is a good little platform to test him on, isn't it?
It is.
See what he can do for 205 Live. I think this is cool. And it's kind of been booked for a long while because he's had that whole I'm going to make 205 Live great again.
Yeah.
And of course becoming...
back when Enzo was there.
That went way back as well, didn't it? And now as champion, well, he's finally been elected, hasn't he, in a sense? So it's about time.
That's it. Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah. So Gulak there. That's pretty obvious.
Women's Championship match, SmackDown. Bayley defending in what is now a handicap match against Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross. This is interesting. Do we need much consideration? We're going to throw it out there. On the three. 1, 2, Bayley.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Tell me why.
So
I'll tell you why I agree.
I think there's two things. There's two possibilities here, and both lead to Bayley retaining. The first possibility is that Nikki Cross and Alexa Bliss inevitably come to blows for some reason or another, which could also imagine if, say for example, Nikki Cross hit a finisher and Alexa pulled her off to get the pin herself, and Nikki Cross is like, what the fuck? And the other thing is either you've got the implosion or you've got Sasha Banks coming back and helping Bayley out. There was chat this week about you've got no mates to back you up, blah blah blah. Whereas I'm backing up Alexa, and I think Bayley's mate's coming back.
Yeah, she's definitely got a mate, hasn't she?
She has. So one way or another. What say you, Brother Chris?
I agree. I think their little Cross and Alexa, that won't last. You're going to see them turning each other.
It's got the makings of a natural feud there, hasn't it? The interaction already. Yeah.
Exactly. So I think that's what's going to happen. I think there'll be some wires crossed. Maybe Bayley will fling Cross into Alexa. She'll get upset. You know what I mean? All kind of things.
Yep.
I think shenanigans. And Bayley retains. Which would be good.
Excellent. Down for that.
Yeah.
Now, next one. Battle of the Behemoths. Big Bob back to dominate. The almighty Bobby Lashley. Oh my word. We've been loving this feud all along.
It's been great, hasn't it?
That's like the whole kind of start to Raw last week back, where they basically blew up the arena.
Straight through, yeah.
What a kick-off to the show. It was mesmerising. I watched it 2 or 3 times that morning over it. I was like, fuck it, I'm going to watch it again.
Proper, wasn't it?
Fuck it, I'm going to watch it again. Let me go in and show Lola Bell this. She needs to see it. She's not interested, but she needs to see it.
The universe needs to see.
Then it was on Instagram, so I tagged my younger brother in it. I said, doesn't really watch wrestling these days, but he needs to see it too.
Of course he does.
Everyone needs to see it. It's just sharing is caring, isn't it?
That's what we're all about.
It's fun because they're going to have a new set soon on Raw, apparently, possibly also SmackDown. So I wonder if in this match these two just batter the shit out of the set. Well, I suppose it's the Extreme Rules set, so my theory's just been blown out of the water. But nevertheless, I just feel like, it's a nice sort of transition into a new set. Fuck it, go with it. And, but yeah, it's good, isn't it? We've been loving this feud.
Oh, I love it.
All the way before Saudi, through Saudi, out of Saudi, and straight through the set of Raw. Love a bit of universe. All right, so let's lob a prediction out there.
Yeah. Here we go.
1, 2, Braun. All right. Now that's presumably we're going to agree, just because this is how you restart the monster push as Braun as the big beast. He is Jaws, isn't he?
He needs it again.
Yeah. And they'd simmered it. They had made him a little bit of a calmer, nicer personality, bit too face. And he can be a face whilst being a nutter, can't he? Yeah, and I think they're going back down the nutter route, which is great stuff. Yeah. Happy for Bobby to win. If he did, as long as it led to something, as long as it meant something.
Give him the win, but don't let him lose the next night on Raw.
It's obvious where they go with Braun next. I don't think it's obvious based on previous booking where they go with Bobby next, other than I hope they start to push him. Yeah.
So he could be their top guy.
Absolutely. Bobby is big business, and we still want to see Bobby versus Brock, don't we?
Oh, don't be just for me.
Oh my word.
That is,
you are powering through that spice.
Yeah, my first batch of spice is almost gone.
Absolutely no selling it, I'm
It's,
saying.
so I'm getting a bit,
It's impressive.
getting a little bit watery-eyed. It's good stuff though. It's tasty.
Yeah. Although if you keep looking as calm and composed, you might need to put a word in for someone downstairs to run up with a chair or something. Well, extreme rules after all, just to keep in the theme.
That's it.
I'm not quite sure if you're.
There is still an entire chicken to go there, so.
This is very true.
You know,
I think that's why you've caned this one so quick.
Yeah.
Before your belly has a chance to know what's in it. Yeah.
You've got to shock the system, as our friends always say.
Absolutely. Oh my word! This is the most undisputed, exciting year of wrestling ever. So why not?
Right.
All right.
So yeah, I think we're in agreement so far, aren't we?
It's a bit too easy, isn't it? Alistair Black versus Cesaro. This is going to be epic,
Oh, this is going to be a good match,
isn't it? Just. Oh, it's going to be amazing.
What a treat. What a treat that is.
Isn't it? Yeah. That's exactly who we wanted to answer.
Yeah,
Or rather be at the door knocking. Yeah. Really enjoying Cesaro's recent rise again.
His little singles run is going so well, isn't it?
They've repackaged him. We're seeing the best of him.
Yeah.
We're getting back, if not already there, to the kind of enjoyment and hype back when he won the Andre Battle Royal.
Yeah.
And then they missed the boat in really pushing him to the moon. You know, sometimes things take time. Look at Kofi.
Yeah, well, yeah. What was that, 8 years, 12 years? Wherever they keep
15,
saying.
11,
Yeah.
6.5. I don't know. It's about 11, isn't it? Something like that.
Yeah.
11 years a slave. Was that it? Well, I always forget what the movie was from. It's one of those. Okay.
Yeah.
It's a little bit out there.
Yeah. Just made it up, ready?
Alistair.
Yeah. I mean, it's his first feud.
That's the thing.
It's
I
not
think it
really-
would be silly to go any other way,
Yeah.
unless, of course, it was one of those double no contests, which could be pretty damn epic. And we just get the match of the night.
Yeah.
It is insane. It goes on for the best part of 3 hours
Yeah.
until it's just a no contest.
Yeah. Until both men just can't move anymore.
Or they follow suit in the recent, which was quite a nice revived idea, which we've not really seen in person for a while. The Cody Rhodes Darby Allin match at Fighter Fest went to a time limit draw.
Oh, did it?
I'd love a time limit draw with Alistair and Cesaro.
yeah.
That'd be cool, wouldn't it? And then you continue the feud. You could have a real series. But some underrated a good time limit draw.
Yeah, I think you're right there.
So that could also be good. But otherwise, it just seems as though surely it has to be Black going over, doesn't
Got me,
it?
hasn't it?
But I think you go over with Cesaro looking damn good.
Yeah.
And that's possible, isn't it?
Well. Yeah. Oh yeah.
All right.
I think as he can take the loss. Simple as that.
Oh, most certainly, yeah. Revival versus Usos, the Raw belts, the Raw Tag Team Championships.
I've been thinking about this.
That's genuinely tough to call, isn't it?
I do wonder if we might be split on this.
Okay.
Shall we throw it out there?
Let's lob it into the
Throw it
universe.
into the universe.
1, 2,
Revival.
top guys.
Yeah.
Good. I'm pleased we've gone that way. Top
I
guy
think so.
stuff, that. Yeah.
I think really.
It's because, again, you just for the longevity of the reign, I think you keep it on them. Plus, they can win by shenanigans.
Yeah, of course.
They can have a hell of a match.
Yeah.
I'd be shocked if they won clean against the Usos. It would be brilliant if they did.
Can't see it.
There's no reason why they shouldn't. It's one of those matches, fair enough either way.
Yeah.
They're possibly the best two tag teams in the world.
Oh, they're just-
There's always an argument to put those two into that conversation. So that's just great fun for everyone, isn't it, really? And do you know, they've only fought twice in the past.
That's right, yeah.
So
It's pretty much new territory, really, for a lot of fans.
it is.
It's been a first
It's
time.
kind of the dream match in WWE Tag Team, isn't it, really? And my God, it was only a few months ago. I mean, at the start of this year, for example, when we done our 2019 predictions, we were basically shitting all over the WWE Tag Team division, weren't we?
Yep.
And
they've turned it around.
They have turned it around. It's on the up. If they can keep that going, we could be in for something special.
I think we've been for a good little period, really. Because
Yeah.
there's some good
Get rid of
teams.
whatever that weirdness is. There we go.
Right,
A
second
reminder for
chicken,
me
by
to
the
sort
way.
my work out. Oh my word, Brother Chris is on it. Not got through my first one yet.
Got dual dueling chants over here.
Oh wow.
Let's go hot sauce sucks.
Chair shots, tables, a lot in it.
It's certainly
Both you guys, both you plates,
both
you
plates. It's certainly building up, I must say. My God, getting rather hot under the collar here.
Tell you what, SmackDown Tag Team Championships, the Social Justice League,
Yeah,
I refuse to call them anything else,
that's what they are.
versus Heavy Machinery versus New Day Rocks.
Yeah, I mean that's a fucking bout and a half, isn't it?
Heavy Machinery are fucking awesome. They're like, I always thought they'd be good, but they're so much better than I realised.
Oh yeah.
Incredibly athletic. And they're huge guys.
I know.
Heavy machinery, heavy guys.
Big heavy
My
guys.
God, they can move, can't they? Their match at the last pay-per-view with Social Justice League was amazing.
Great, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Great
throw
match.
the New Day and you can't foul, really, can you?
This is it.
They're responsible for what has been the best of tag team wrestling in WWE prior to this recent revival. You know,
Right.
this is a sticky one.
Yeah. Okay, I think I know.
Okay, let's do this. The Captain
Machinery.
Planet. Oh my word.
Oh, there's the first disagreement.
Here we go. This is big things. This is what we need.
This is it.
It was no
This is
good
what we
till
needed.
now. You know,
There
we
we go.
struck off half the match card with agreements, unanimous verdicts.
You've got to have those. Yeah, I think.
So we've got Heavy Machinery taking the box. You know what? I'd be keen on that. That'd be
Yeah.
excellent. I think that'd be a big pop. I just think that Debray comes out as the big winner, i.e.
Right.
he's responsible for the pin or submission.
I know. I just.
With Red Meat Rowan backing him up, of course, but I think Social Justice reigns strong. Just because I just can see them being the title holders for a while, but I would
Yeah.
like to see it taken by Heavy Machinery. Actually, I think that reignites that division because it's kind of more stale on SmackDown at the moment, largely because nothing's fucking happened. But there's the potential for it all to happen, isn't there?
Exactly, and I think that's with Bischoff coming in. I think that's the sort of move he'd make.
That is a nice little
'Cause he'd be like,
reshuffle, refresh, restart, isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
Let's start again. Let's go in with Heavy Machinery. That's cool. That I like that. Yeah. Okay.
Man needs more fuel. Still getting rather serious now. We're in the business end of things.
Spicy and a bit dicey. Yeah.
Absolutely.
There you go. I'll stick to my.
The nose is running.
Oh shit! I almost thought I put the hot sauce on it. Still the wild herb. We're alright.
Playing that wild herb rule.
Dear me. Yeah. No, well, it's saving grace, isn't it? All right. Well, I'm moving swiftly on to something rather big and exceptional here. At least I hope it will be. It's big on the basis it's the big title. It's the Universal title. It's Seth and Becky versus Big Banter Baron and Lacey Evans,
I mean,
the voice of an era. Not this era,
No.
but I like her a lot. But
era.
definitely a voice of a previous era, which I think she does extremely well. But yeah,
absolutely.
not the voice of the Undisputed era, no.
No.
All right, I think this is the most straightforward call of the night.
I mean, it's not anything but Seth and Becky, is it?
We needn't even bother throwing down for that.
No, we
I think
don't.
they retain.
I have to.
I think it's just going to be a good heelish kind of match.
Yeah.
A lot of shenanigans, a lot of like backhand tactics,
A lot of near falls.
bit of woman's right showing up. You know,
Yeah.
it's the revolution after all.
Yeah.
And then we're going to get a nice curb stomp,
Yeah.
plus like maybe the old Becky's version of the rock bottom, or
the old disarmer.
yeah, I think we're going to get one of those double finishes in the ring at the same time. One of those,
Yeah,
you
you
know,
will.
one of those nice little moments. All part of the championship journey, isn't it? Yeah.
Solidifies both of them, which they both need.
This is it. Sorted. So that's
Yeah.
that done.
Yeah.
WWE Championship, Kofi versus Joe.
See now this I know where I want to. I'm going to vote with my heart.
I'm voting with my heart, so we're unanimous. All right.
It's got to be
1, 2,
Joe.
Kofi's had his time, hasn't he?
he has. He's been great.
It
need
is
Joe.
now the Samoan era, as far as
We
we're
need Joe.
concerned. Yeah.
We need Joe. Good God, I've got a bit of sweat breaking out.
Innit? That was just off the back of the Joe, let alone the hot sauce. Crikey. was exciting. Yeah, I'm well excited for that match.
I am.
Yeah.
I think it's definitely Joe's time.
You know, and you could argue as well. Kofi has had a good title reign.
Yep.
He's had some good victories.
Yeah, long defense.
Has he truly ignited that title? I don't think so.
No, I think he's been a very...
I think he's proven.
He's been okay.
He's proven that he could be champion. There's no reason why he couldn't be champion again in the future.
No.
But I think we now want more character development. You know, further match development. I think we want to see him. It would kind of almost be more fun to see him rise again than it would seeing him retain at this stage, wouldn't it?
Exactly.
So I think freshen it up. Get Joe in there. Samoa Joe, the champion for Eric Bischoff. That works.
Doesn't it just?
Oh, that's exciting
He's
times.
a great character. My
Absolutely,
God.
yeah.
My
And Joe
God.
has to be world champion at some point. And sooner the better, frankly. Yeah. You know.
You don't have Samoa Joe.
He's the most legitimate guy around that has yet to hold that title, I think. Others are up and coming, but those that are there,
Agreed.
Joe is the man.
Absolutely agreed.
Alright, another easy one. Now, another contender for match of the night. United States Championship. Ricochet versus AJ Styles, the phenomenal one, the club, the leader of the pack.
It's hard to call.
Our brother in arms.
I know.
Brother Chris. Boom! We just went AJ Styles and the club.
And I know for now.
Absolutely. Yeah. Now, this is a real tricky one, isn't it?
Right.
Because
I don't know.
no, this is it. This is genuinely hard to call.
I'm going to call this live. Like, I don't know in my head. I really don't.
Yeah.
No.
You can write a story for either, can't you?
course
All
I
right.
can.
Let's lob this out there.
Whatever comes into my head. 1, 2,
Ricochet. Yeah. We've gone against the grain. I want to tell you now, and this is actually one of the rare occasions. I'm gonna talk for both of us here for a second.
Good, yes,
we don't
good,
want
good.
that to happen. We want AJ Styles to win, or at least we will once the match gets underway. At some
Always.
point prior to that, we might think, actually, I quite want Ricochet to win because Ricochet, he's also our boy, isn't he?
It's Kurt, isn't it?
He's exactly, it's Kurt. He's literally part of the man den. But Ricochet, if we said then AJ Styles, now AJ Styles, forever, I think that's probably Ricochet.
Yeah.
At some point, AJ's going to hang his boots up, and Ricochet's probably going to be our man.
You're right.
Isn't he? He probably is.
Absolutely
you know,
right.
It'd be a debate between who's the favourite of the street. Is it Ricochet? Is it Adam Cole? Ricochet is big things.
He is.
And
He's
I
up there.
can't believe
Top three.
the dream come true of having these two feuding
I
right
know.
now.
I know. It's great. I mean,
This is
WWE.
exciting to see them looking across the ring at each other and thinking what is going to happen next. And it's always great, isn't it? And also, they've been quite, ever since the first bout, before AJ went full heel, he wasn't messing around with Ricochet. He was given that phenomenal forearm was the best I've ever seen. Almost took his collarbone off.
I know. I mean, Ricochet's great at what he does. He's such a good seller, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's phenomenal.
I like the segment when they belt each other around the head and the back. They're not holding back.
No.
These two are just saying, look, we might be the best two wrestlers in the world today.
Yeah.
Let's show them.
Yeah, let's show the world.
Don't hold back.
No.
Just go nuts on each other. You know, it's like they've got a full license to love life. And as Renee Young likes to say, we're here for it.
We are very much here for it, aren't we? Oh, God. I'm here for this. This is...
So that probably doesn't need too much debate. Ultimately, Ricochet's new champ,
Yeah.
I think it would benefit him more to build him up. Whereas you could have a kind of awkward moment between the club where they accidentally mess things up.
Yeah.
I don't think that would put any issue between the guys in the club.
No.
Other than, oh, fuck's sake, you know,
Yeah,
simple as that,
exactly,
get over it, carry on, we're still the club, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I can't
Yeah.
see a rift being caused, but I could see it being used as a means rather than having Ricochet win entirely cleanly, so as possibly to keep the feud going, possibly
AJ
just
strong.
to keep AJ strong. Yeah, I don't necessarily want to see AJ lose clean again after he did so to Seth Rollins, albeit there's still that bit of chat that he wasn't entirely 100%, and he has yet to hit Seth with the phenomenal forearm.
Yeah, that's true. Actually.
And the only time he did, in a segment on Raw, he knocked him scatty and stood over him with a belt.
Yeah.
So there's a lot to work with here, and I think we are eventually working back towards Seth versus AJ again.
I think so. I think that's your WrestleMania match, isn't it?
I hope
really?
so. Yeah, I hope so. You know, you could keep going with Ricochet, AJ right into SummerSlam, recently, couldn't you? And that's a hell of a feud.
Yeah. God,
It's only next month.
That carried funny, isn't it?
Crikey.
God, that's the anniversary. The
Oh
Slammiversary.
my god. Oh, the golden Slammiversary. Oh my word.
Streakiversary.
Yeah, that's exciting time.
Yeah.
All right. What I'm presuming might end up actually being the last match on the night: Roman Reigns and Undertaker versus Shane O'Hill and Drew McIntyre.
Yeah. I mean, it's got to be.
I think that's a straightforward.
It's got to be Taker, hasn't it? Taker and Reigns.
Yeah, absolutely agree. Yeah, it's another one where we don't really need to. So I think we're only divided on one match.
Yeah.
So that's going to be exciting. The Golden Mine thinks alike, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. It does.
You know. So that one match, that's going to be great. We'll be baying for each other's blood in that one.
God, wouldn't it
It's
just?
nice because it's upsetting when they book us in a rivalry. Quite frankly, it's just just not on.
Not good.
So I'm pleased we've only got to deal with that for probably about 15-20 minutes of the show. The rest of it, we can just be good brothers,
Exactly. That's
as
what it's
all
about.
things should be. Yeah.
Exactly. Perfectly
Yeah.
balanced. Perfectly brothers.
Oh, word. Two talking points. Who leaves with the 24/7 European Television WCW Championship?
Oh. I think you might just. I'm going to throw a wild card in there. I'm going to say EC3.
Oh, nice. That would be fun, wouldn't it?
You know,
That
he's
is-
been getting
that
a
is
little
a
bit
good
more.
call.
He has been
Yeah.
getting a bit more of a bone. Not what he wants, obviously.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's he's getting a bit more lately.
Yeah.
I must just pause to the camera to let them know how I'm doing. I've got 1/4 left and a little bit of miscellaneous.
You've dealt with this. I am starting to become curious that where we've not seen each other for a few weeks, you've just been spending all your time in the Indian takeaway,
That's it.
getting the hottest vindaloo you
Is
could
it?
possibly find, just practicing. That's ready.
It's we're kind of two puddles in. I call them puddles. Puddles of misery.
Puddles of hate and
Yeah,
despair.
it's no puddle of mud.
I want, although this has never happened in a million years, I want us to randomly leave Extreme Rules with Booker T as 24/7 champion. Never gonna happen, but eternal optimist. I'm just hoping for it.
If that happens, I'll do this forfeit again. Live on camera, you meant that. Because that would be wonderful.
Yeah.
I'd enjoy it.
EC3, that'd be fun, wouldn't it?
Yeah, just think maybe give him something,
I also want to say, does Bray Wyatt debut? I want to say that he does.
Now imagine if he debuts
Yeah.
in that Undertaker match,
Oh my god!
runs roughshod through everyone.
Oh wow! Just end the show like that. That'd be
Imagine
amazing.
that.
Oh, I got.
I just gave
Oh
myself.
yeah!
Look at that.
Yeah. Oh, Stranger Things on the back of the neck, isn't it? Yeah. Rule upside down, Brother Chris.
Sucks in.
Oh, I've never been so excited about a possibility
know,
for
I
such
know.
a long time.
know.
Not since we started sowing the seed of, oh, should we do WrestleMania one day? Whoa, look what that grew into.
Here we are.
I think you've just booked it.
That'd be
That
amazing,
would be
wouldn't
the
it?
best. Because the only other thought I had with regards to where he might show up on the show, because really I didn't know where or why. I just hope he does. The only other thing I thought is, what if it turned out that Braun Strowman actually wasn't cleared and he couldn't compete because of ruptured spleen and half a testicle missing and all sorts, whatever happened.
Yeah,
Heard all
they
sorts.
said.
Then they say, okay, we need a replacement,
Yeah.
and that ends up being Bray. There was a little interaction last night between he and Lashley. But there's been interactions between him and The Rock as well, so it doesn't mean they're about to get it on.
Yeah. Well, you never know.
And true, let's hope. He's been interacting with a lot of people.
Yeah.
But did you see that at all, the Twitter?
I've not yet, no. I've been very much off Twitter for the last couple of days through just sheer
Yeah,
being
doing stuff.
against the business,
Yeah.
But no, that's interesting.
But so that might be, a big bag of nothing, or it might just be a little bit of a. It could be everything, exactly. All sorts. Well, that's delightful. I think we've done well there to speed through. Amazingly, I've yet to finish my one chicken, whereas you're about to finish your two.
Yeah, well,
Complete load of hot sauce.
I must admit, I'm not feeling great.
I genuinely thought that
It's a bit aggressive.
you'd get halfway through the second one, and you'd reach for the hot tag, and I'd have to oblige because it's only fair, because
Oh yeah.
it's diabolical that you've had to do two in one go.
Yeah. It's
But no, as the big league boy that you are.
sitting on my ribs at the moment. It's very nice.
Oh, crikey. Well, it's clearly not shredding season.
Right.
Which is good.
To be fair, I've had it quite well today. I've had an omelette
Yeah.
for breakfast, went to the gym, had oats right after that, and that was about 10 o'clock.
Oh, brilliant.
So I've
So
had
you're
a
actually
good-
quite kind of prepared for
Yeah,
this.
I've had a good few hours.
Probably
to get
keep
ready.
it light this evening, and actually you're winning the battle.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
It's only one day, isn't it?
Well, exactly, yeah.
Pause usual activity for the cause.
Absolutely.
Back in the game.
Cause. Oh, dear me.
Oh, well, that's delightful. I think at that point, whilst we will continue to polish off our plates, I think, Brother Chris, that we just went
We just went
boom, something.
something in an O.
I know.
And I will confidently say the O, because,
Yeah, totally no sold it. I've not seen even a single pin attempt being made,
no,
and I don't know what happened when I put the order in before Brother Chris showed up.
there was a moment though, I must admit, I was a bit...
Yeah, when I put that order in, I did put a side note that somebody run up halfway through the show and taken out of a chair. Or at least one of these Nando's little sticks to the eye. Nothing.
Yeah.
So, you know,
Big leagues there, haven't I?
this is it. Scared of the streak. And they all.
Of course.
There you go. Yeah.
You know you
We'll
are.
see you
We'll see you Sunday.
at Extreme Rules.
Oh.